Here we bring words on our correspondence and, of course, our critical analysis on issues, on both local and national issues. Your phone in calls are all constituted to make today's presentation a wonderful and successful edition. So, good afternoon and welcome. My name is Archie Bob Yene. I'm your presenter. So, let me say welcome. Good afternoon, the people of Painesville. Good afternoon, Morovia. This is the event service of the Blaze Communications Network. We are situated at the ball standpoint in Painesville City, outside of Morovia, where we broadcast on the sound frequency of 90.7. This program runs from Mondays to Fridays, and I'm your homo presenter. It is good to be here as we have committed ourselves to doing the people's job. This is what we love doing, and indeed we have committed ourselves to doing that. What are we going to be looking at? We're going to be looking at the LDA's press release as it relates to citizens' action in apprehending suspects of drugs dealers. And the newly appointed Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, His Honor Justice Yami Kwekwe Gbese, takes on office as the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, with the Vice President in attendance during the occasion and the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia being present on the occasion, even though both parties were absent during the official retirement program held at the Temple of Justice for the outgoing Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. So we're going to be diving into that and talking more on that issue. So I'd like to say welcome to it. But at first, we bring you our correspondent, and by 4:50, we bring you words on our sponsors. Via after at 5 o'clock, we'll bring you our talking point following your phone ins contribution on the platform here this afternoon. But I think this break with this music, Fatumata, as usual, then be back. When we come back, we'll be introducing our correspondent segment of the show. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's wonderful to be here. Fatumata, strictly from Lofa. But we now cross over to Nimba County. In Nimba County, where we have uh, our contributor, Nathaniel Success Tokpa, is there in Nimba County. He's going to be filling us in on the issue of this fight against drugs. It's a paramount concern in Liberia where it has drawn the attention of every meaningful citizen. Without much, we welcome Nathaniel. Good afternoon, Nathaniel.
Yeah, good afternoon, Archie. And let me say good afternoon to all the people who following the show today. It's a pleasure to always join, and I'm happy to be part of the show again.
Thank you so much. How is Nimba?
Yeah, Nimba is good. Nimba is good. I'm joining from Sanikoli this afternoon, and
Okay.
Sanikoli is a bright city with a lovely sunset or sunshine for at the stands.
So, how is the superintendent? That's a home. The Seneca city is where the superintendent is being hosted. So, I guess you have met her.
Not really. Yes,
Okay.
you are right. This is the seat, the political seat of the county. Of course,
Mhm.
you have the superintendent here, but she's actually out of
Okay.
town. I think she should be on the strip with the president like that. Not
Okay.
accurately,
Mhm.
but I think so.
Though we're always proud to talk about her because she's one of the outstanding performance superintendent currently in Liberia. To some extent, has been taken personally by Nimbayans following a series of social media polls and other reports about these drugs that they are already into that. And I follow a post where the business community made some donation about a motorcycle to the DEA and what have you. Will you bring us up to date as it relates to that fight against drugs in Nimba?
Yeah, geez, it's been now almost 1 week since the people of Nimba decided to up their game in the fight against drug. Last Friday was the beginning of a revolution that was launched to fight drug,
Mm,
and the business community and citizens of Ganta in particular, led by the mayor of the city and later joined by the superintendent of the county, marched through the streets of Ganta from every corner of the city to publicly announce to the people of Ganta and Nimba that anybody sees him into drug, whether taking it or even transacting it, they should take the toughest action against him. And one of the most popular, or you will say a notorious one, has been Jasper Nair. He was around, and most of the cities he was around and was shying away from actually speaking, though he came later on and joined the parade. And the citizens started to raise, some concerns that some other people who have been into this drug thing are taken to the stage to publicly announce to the people of Ganta and Nimba and Liberia at large, or by extension, that they are no longer into this height of drug dealing. He has been one person whose name has been around this thing for a very long time, so they wanted to hear from him too. And he took the podium and was given the opportunity and told the people of Nimba that he's not a drug dealer. He's never been one of them, despite the tons of accusations against him. But he's a businessman, a politician, and he's currently a used car dealer. A used car dealer. So he's now a drug dealer. He's never been, and he's not aspiring to be one of them, especially with the recent fight. But the fight, since that march, normally in Liberia, people always say the Labyrinthian is just a day thing. Even the day when the people were
yeah,
marching,
yeah.
you could
Mhm.
hear gossip in the crowd that this is just one day thing. But no, the people of Ganta and Nimba are on this thing, are fighting the drug with passion. The community people have been around a drug community task force comprising of young vigilant men that have been vetted by the community and the security, that's the police and drug enforcement agency officers. and they've passed their vetting. They vetted them to know their track record, whether they have been involved in any criminal activities or even found that yes, they had never been there. So they have this team that have been on their alert and moving from one community to another to breaking down ghettos, those notorious ghettos. I
Mm.
mean, say notorious zones in the place in the city that is noted for drug dealings, and they've been to all of those different places. And people whose name have been mentioned, they've marched on them to their homes or their houses or to where they are doing their businesses, and I've asked the security to apprehend them. So
Mm.
it's been done in conjunction. They will go around, when they hear your name. The good thing is that the community is involved, so they already know the kind of person you are in the
Mm-hmm.
community.
Mm-hmm.
So they were just waiting for the president to ask the community to join in the fight against drug. That is why you always hear them saying appreciating the president for making a pronouncement on the 6th of August, which was the eve of that August 7 march against drug in the capital there.
So,
So yesterday,
uh-huh.
on Saturday, after the march on Friday, on Saturday,
Mm.
the community people arrested two notorious drug dealers in the city. One being a female who was captured in the Glenlue community, and then another female was also arrested, but she mentioned the name of another fellow who's actually a Nigerian national. And they were all apprehended on that day. But for the lady from Glenlue, she's been somebody that a lot of people have had testimony, and she was even caught with a huge quantity of different kinds of drugs
Wow.
that I don't know all of the names, different kind of narcotics drugs that day. And the next day, on Monday, the citizens came to the Drug Enforcement Agency office and asked that they should do the preliminary investigation speedily, and then they can send her to Sanikoli, where she's further going to be prosecuted here in the circuit court. So when they went to the place, it has been a dramatic one. When they went there, the DA had never started preliminary investigation because they said they never had some stationery, and some of the community people had to go bring computer, bring
Wow.
printer,
Wow.
bring sheet right at the DA head office
Eh,
and say, "Y'all take your statement and we'll write it down, and anybody can type it, we'll print it out, and we'll forward the person to court." And they did it that day. So the next day, they also went around in the community with the also happened today. Of the five persons that were arrested yesterday, one of